Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the Equity Index Options Outlook for December 14th, 2008. This is your host, Patrick Ceresna. First off, we're going to have a look at the S&P 500 spiders, symbol SPY. And we had a very strong sell-off on Friday on event-driven news, and in spite of all the negative news, the market found support there and immediately started to rally and ended up quite positive on the day. And this here is actually a very bullish event because we, even on the bad unemployment numbers last Friday, the market again rallied on the bad news. So what we're having here is a market that no longer is selling on the negative news as much of it's priced in. That it increases the likelihood that we may in fact see that follow-through rally for the remainder of the year. On this initial leg, even though we have that 90-92 focal point there, actually we anticipate that this may actually exceed it to where we identify with that blue box somewhere in that 92 to 97 area on the upside should be where the initial leg rallies to here. And if in fact we have a rally that ends somewhere in that zone, we'd be looking for that 90-92 area to hold all pullbacks. And that really opens the window for a push all the way up to the 100 level on the upside. If for whatever reason we get under that 84-85 zone on the downside, that's when all bets are off on this year-end rally play. So it's vital to watch the follow-through in the upcoming days. If we don't see that follow-through, then become a little more skeptical on the rally. But at this stage, it looks likely that we're going to see the follow-through to the upside. Next here, we're going to have a look at the ISE U.S. Regional Banks Index, which is a symbol JLO. And this one here had 3 relatively sharp selling days prior to Friday. And when the broader markets did a significant reversal on Friday, there was little to no follow-through on the upside of regional banks, which may indicate relative weakness to the broader market. So at this stage, if you're looking to participate in a year-end rally, there may be better indices to be looking at than this regional bank index going forward. When we take a closer look at the ISE Syndex Index, symbol SIN, we had a market that went all the way up into what we targeted last week as that 69 to 74 zone on the upside. It just came on the tail end of the box and immediately started retracing off of that focal point area, which we now adjusted to the 68-70 area. At this stage, we have a really nice kind of a flagging formation here with a little reversal bar here at the end. Any a robust break above $70 on the upside immediately opens the window for the retesting back up into the 75-77 zone. So there certainly is the potential for some upside follow through here on a break above that 70 level. Any continued consolidation below the 68-70 area, we can't rule out retesting back down into the 60-62 zone on the downside. So wait for the confirmation of the breakout. Next here, we're going to have a look at the ISE Home Builders Index, which is the symbol RUF. And we basically, last week, were targeting a move that came short of the 875-925 focal point in that blue box we identified there as what would be a measured move on the upside. Once we kind of got into the midpoint of the box, we began what is looking like a nice little flagging formation here. If, in fact, we have any technical breaks above that 8.5 area with a nice close there, the natural next leg move would come right into that focal point, right into that 875 all the way up to about the 950 area where we can naturally see a push higher go. If in fact we don't get that technical break on the upside of the flag, then we'll be looking for retesting back down into that 625, 675 area. So again, we're looking for confirmation with a break of the flag. Next here, we're going to have a look at the ISE natural gas index, symbol FUM, and we are seeing a nice little bottoming formation testing down here in the 60-62 area on the downside, and that 74-78 area has contained the rallies on the upside, so it is a range-bound market. If in fact, though, we do have a breakdown in the US dollar like we've seen the starting of right now, that may bode well for a lot of commodities, and therefore we may in fact see a reversal pattern coming off the bottom here, but we have yet to see that. But at this stage, any break above that 78, even up to the 80 area, and that's when the window opens for us to see a move that could push all the way back to retesting 93, 96 on the upside. Finally, we want to have a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is the symbol UKX. And last week we were targeting a move to come short of the 455, 465 area in what we call the measured move into that blue box area. We spent 3 days testing into that zone and then began a little consolidation, which is now trading right in that 420, 430 area. This is a very good place for it to find support. If in fact we have the reversal come off this point, it would be a very natural move to come right dead into that 455, 465 area on the upside. So let's just see how the follow through occurs here. A break below 420 on the downside, we could see retesting of 400 or maybe even a much stronger move down to the 375, 385, but at this stage we're really looking for support to hold here. Thank you for joining us for the Equity Index Options Outlook for December 14th, 2008, and please join us next week for a follow-up.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.